Hello, everybody. Okay, so yesterday we talked about how a baseball bat is made from the tree all the way to the bat. And we talked about the different steps that the wood goes through to finally turn it into a bat, right? Today we're going to be looking at a similar story, and this is the steps that a pizza box takes to become a pizza box, right? I know all of you have ordered pizza or had pizza out of a pizza box at some point in your life, but I bet you never really thought about where that pizza box came from. How was that pizza box made? Well, guess what? Our story today is going to explain just that. So the story is called From Pine Tree to Pizza Box, and that is the title. So that in that title, I learned that it's a certain kind of a tree that can make a pizza box, right? It's a pine tree. Same kind of tree that we usually use for Christmas trees. Those are pine trees. So from a pine tree to a pizza box. All right. We have some questions on this next page after you have read your story From Pine Tree to Pizza Box. And I'm going to go through the questions so that I can help you to answer them. Okay. The first two questions on here are think and talk questions. That means you don't have to write down your answers for them, but I would like you to talk to an adult or a sibling or somebody about them, okay? And maybe you could just even talk to them and tell them the steps that a pine tree goes through to become a pizza box. I bet your parents don't know that, all right? So think and talk questions. Pages 18 through 21, that's actually the first page in the story is page 18. The last page in the story is page 21. What are the key details for those pages? What we just mean by key details are what are the important details for those pages? What are the important steps that make a pizza box? So go back and really pay attention to those steps that a tree goes through to turn it into a pizza box. Okay, so that was number one, the key details or the important details in your story. Okay, the think and talk for number two says on page 19, review the photos. Which of the three photos describes what pizza boxes are made of? Now you're going to have to read the passage to understand which of the three pictures they're talking about that shows what a pizza box is made out of. So these are the three pictures that they're talking about. We'll get to it when I get to the book, okay? And then the last one is actually the one that you need to type on, and you're going to type up your answer down below. This one is a think and answer. Okay, so on page 21, paragraph 7, the author says cardboard is a strong material. What evidence? What evidence? What text evidence? What proof can we pull out of the text? What evidence on page 20 supports this statement? So we're going to have to look for that. All right, well, let's get started. You should have opened up Benchmark Universe. Like I said, our story this week is buyers and sellers. And I showed you a way to get into your book by clicking on this upside down arrow. If you were paying attention this week or last week, I also shared a story or a way on how you can find the story. So it's in your table of contents. If you click right here where you see the story come up, it'll take you right there. Okay, so From Pine Tree to Pizza Box, I'm not going to read it to you, but I am wanting you to make sure that you either listen to it or you read it. Okay, question number one, wants you to go through and find the key details, the important facts. So these pictures right here probably go along with the words on this page, and there's something in there that's important. Okay, so I know I'm going from a pine tree to a pizza box. A pizza box is made with cardboard. So there's probably something in here that talks about the first steps. All right, so here we have, my topic right here. How do we make cardboard? All right, so question number 2 was on these three pictures. And it wants to know which of these three pictures helps you to understand how cardboard is made. Well, I'm pretty sure your answer is going to be in here. And it is, I'm telling you, little hint, it is in this paragraph. which one of these pictures is what it talks about of how, what cardboard is made out of. Do we take a tree and squish it into cardboard, or are there some steps that it takes to get to that point? All right. So the next page, if we keep going, and then by the end of the story, we have an actual pizza box. All right, so let's look at our question number 3. Paragraph 7, the author says cardboard is a strong material. What is the evidence to support that on page 20? Okay, so paragraph 7 is right here. How do we know cardboard is a strong material? Well, I'm going to read this to you. How do we use cardboard? Cardboard is a very lightweight but strong material. It is good for making boxes. All right, so right here, there's our evidence that the story says that it is lightweight, but it's very strong. Think of all the things that we use cardboard for. We use cardboard when we're moving, right? We pack boxes. We use cardboard when we ship things that we don't want to get broken. So it is a very strong material, all right? So this is our evidence that it says on here that it's strong. We know that it can be cut and shaped into different things. We can make it into a pizza box by putting our label on it, right? And so cardboard is a strong material, and there it is. Okay, can you think of some things that you can buy in a cardboard box? Cereal, your cereal boxes, your shoes, a shoe box, right? Games, any of the games that you play, okay? And pizza. All right, so lots of things that we buy at Walmart, right, are in cardboard boxes. Next time you go to see something in a cardboard box at Walmart, I want you to think about the different steps that box made from the tree to the box. What were the steps that it made to become that box? That's what our unit and our story's on today. All right, guys, good luck answering your question on there. All right, we can support it with a lot of the details from the story. Paragraph 7 told us that it was a strong material. There were some other details on there to support that. Good luck today.